Good morning, you beautiful creatures. How the devil are you? I hope you're well. If you're new here, my name is Lou, or Lucifer, as my friends like to call me. By my friends, I mean my ever-growing army of demons. I am not alone. We are not in the bedroom. I am with the demon consort, the light of my life, otherwise known as Gareth.
Hi.
Good. Good morning, campers. We're on day 2. Wahoo. So, tea. Lots of tea. If you haven't watched the first one yet, please go and do that, because none of this will make any sense. We had an interesting day. We had a very interesting day. The organisation sucked. A lot of the staff sucked. Guests were great. Venue was great.
This is our experience.
Yeah, this is our experience. I don't want people to think, oh my god, this is what it was like for everybody. I'm sure there are people who went to the convention yesterday and had an absolutely cracking time, and I'm very happy for them. The vendors were also great. Great stalls. There weren't that many like pop vinyl stores, which is nice. There was a nice variety, which we're here for. We are on day 2. We are going to meet Enid. We are going to meet Tyler. We are going to meet Hopper. We are going to meet Chrissy.
And Papa.
And Papa. You're going to meet Papa, right?
I'm going to meet Papa. And Chrissy.
We are going to try and get our tickets upgraded to early bird, because we were talking about it yesterday and quickly realised that, oh my god, we've got a lot going on, and if we do what we're planning to do, we may have to miss something out, e.g. the Stranger Things talk, and I don't really want to do that. Tea, lots of tea. A lot of people missed out on their Jamie Campbell Bower photo op yesterday.
And autographs.
And autographs, and they are not getting refunded.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. We're only broadcasting to you what we've heard via the internet. So,
Corey Feldman was late.
And Corey Feldman was late. Shock horror. We're going to see how today goes. We're going to see. We're manifesting that it's going to be a little bit more organised, a little bit better. The Monopoly events have heard the feedback and gone, actually, need to up our game a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll have a great time. Join us and have a horrible time in the best possible way. Just doing an experiment. So
I'm turning this way because
yeah, no, that's fine. We've been told that early birds have sold out. Isn't that interesting? What did you do, babe?
So I've just been here and they've told me I can't upgrade. They said the tickets were taken off sale. Lo and behold, I have just bought 2 early birds.
God, it's almost like sometimes we're right. What? Also, we've got a Ferris wheel. How cute is that? So,
If you say something is sold out, take it off the system.
Not our fault if we're doing our job for you, if we're doing your job for you.
And the fact that they looked completely confused.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it. Where is the communication? Like, it's literally been 5 minutes. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy that we've got in early entry, but the fact that they couldn't rectify it and upgrade it like they have done in previous situations, if you can't do it for all of them, don't do it for some of them. On another note, just a quick tour in case you didn't see yesterday. So we have got our blue building over here. We have got the red building over here. You literally walk through here and then either side, hop over to them. So if you're meeting your guests in the red building, you're going up on your right hand side. You're meeting guests in the blue building, you're going up on your left hand side.
Through this door.
Through this door. I was just saying, Gareth's just saying this is nice, but to show you a completely different view from yesterday. Right.
Ben's over there.
Oh yeah. Right, you've got your photos over here. A, B, C. You've got your diamond passes and priority passes over here. And then move over. You've got your guests over here. Matt Smith is no longer here. He was over there. Sad times, man, sad times.
He was just a Saturday person.
Yeah, he was lovely, wasn't he?
It was great.
If you want to see what that was like, check out the vlog from yesterday. But these are... So I am meeting Hunter and I'm meeting Emma Myers today. You've got your Corey Feldman over there. Red Dead Redemption. I know a lot of people are here for him. For them, sorry. And then you've got your diamond pass over here. So that basically dictates where you go, which I suppose is good. We are currently waiting for Emma Myers. I bought her a birthday present because it's her birthday. They've done really well already. So we noticed that they did what they did at For the Love of Horror. So as you're queuing up, they came out and asked people about their orders beforehand, so at least the first 6 or 7 people can just fly through. It's just a hard one, isn't it, when it actually gets started and people get moving and they're kind of just like relegated to their desk. But yeah, no, that was a good start. With everything that happened this morning, it's a positive question mark. We'll see, we'll see. We'll bring you more tea later. Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emma. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Beautiful, beautiful. Good content, guys, good content. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yes, yes, thank you. You are absolutely freaking amazing as Enid, and like you're like the cuddliest yet badass werewolf I've ever seen. So keep up the good work. Is there a lot of Enid in season 2?
I don't know very much about it, so I can't say.
Damn it!
Crossed.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Incredible. Thank you. You turned out to be the bad guy.
Oh my god, you look like you might like bad guys. You got
evil so damn well.
Oh my god, thank you.
Like, my favourite all time is like Jekyll and Hyde. Love it. And I was like, I really hope Tyler's the bad guy because I want to see like the difference. Like, what was it like being such a nice guy in the beginning and then being like, psych, I'm evil?
It was so fun. I mean, playing the evil one is the most fun, but it made it fun knowing the whole time.
Yeah,
I can be as sweet as I want. And I can just like turn it all at the end.
So I was like, I love like Wednesday and Tyler's dynamic. Like, was there any like genuine, yeah, I actually do like her, or is it just like, no, I'm just doing this to literally like get back at you?
I think there was like genuine attraction, and I think they both like were like, you know, on the same level in some aspects, and liked that side of it.
I'm glad.
But he was manipulating.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I'm so excited for the second season. Do you like know what's going to happen with Tyler, or?
I just found out some stuff, but I haven't read the scripts yet. But nothing I can say.
I'm so freaking excited. Please come back. Please come back here.
Yeah, no, I'll come back anytime they invite me. I've had a really good time.
good. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
Are you from Liverpool?
No, we're from the Midlands. We are.
Yeah, about an hour and a half away.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been here all weekend, so
Cool.
we're tired.
That's
Oh
it.
my god, I bet. This is like overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like, but we like vlog the whole thing because we're YouTubers. So like, you know, we do like tips and tricks for everybody with like anxiety and mental health issues to be like, you can do this too. Like, it's okay. It's a safe space. So
That's really great. I've had so many people come up to me and talk about their mental health and like, you know, one girl said she couldn't come yesterday, became big, so it was like just too much for her. So that's amazing.
It is a lot, but it's so nice to meet someone who's like so approachable. Like, you have been lovely. So thank you so much.
Oh my god, you guys have been lovely.
Right, we'll leave you to it because there's a lot of. Don't worry, folks. We are going to do a big update, but just saying, this is absolute bliss. Look at it, it's so empty. And then we just got Ghostface slowly stalking towards us. This is what we're really here for. Heck yeah. We're really appreciating that the Project Donut is themed to the convention. We've got Chewbacca, Captain America, Joker, Homer, Bad Boy, birthday cake and more. And they're vegan friendly as well, which is really exciting. Look at his happy little donut dance.
These are mine.
No. Bring them back right now, you heathen. Okie dokie, also for a little tidbit for you. So at the start of every queue, well, apart from Emma and Hunter, theirs were further down.
They've got them up there.
Have they? Oh, all right then. So, ignore me. At the start of every queue, don't ignore me. At the start of every queue, you have got the schedule for the day. Now, this is your autograph sessions, this is your photo sessions. You've got your lunch, photograph session, and then you've got the extra prices. Now, these are the prices for on the day, not the pre-paid prices. So, if you pre-buy them, it'll be like 30 quid as opposed to 35 quid, so just keep that in mind that the prices can change. But this basically means that you can sort your day out a little bit more, plan your day out a little bit better. This, we actually saw it for the first time at HorrorCon, and since then it seems to have become a thing around all conventions, so it's nice to see something like this. Wow.
Looks like we're sponsored.
Is it? Can you imagine if we were? That would be funny.
Press passes, please.
Yeah. Well, it's been a mixed bag.
We've seen a lot of lovely people.
We have seen a lot of lovely people. Emma, Ewan, Team Rogan. You guys, honestly, like, make our day. Izzy, Matt, like, these are people who watch the vlogs and, you know, try and come to find us, and it's just, honestly, it's an honour. It's an honour.
Very good, Stacey.
Yeah. It's just, I can't get over it. I can't get over that there are people that try and make it a point in their day to come and find us. Like, that is just, that is so special. That is really special. And, you know, we try to do these videos for you guys. We want to do these videos to help you with planning your future conventions and showing that, you know, it's not as intimidating as it seems and stuff like that. We really appreciate it. The guests have been great this morning.
Yeah.
The guests have been next to none.
Pizza Seraphinoix.
Yeah.
I need to do my thing.
We're going to do a show and tell. I honestly thought he'd kidnapped you because Gareth went in and I was like, you've been here for about 10 minutes, like, what's going on?
He was so cool to talk to.
Yeah.
He was so nice.
And Emma and Hunter, like, as you see from the vlog, you know, we got to have like a full-on chat with Hunter for a good couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And Emma was perfect. She was really, really lovely.
On her birthday.
We led the happy birthday to her, which is really, really cool. Unfortunately, it hasn't all been good.
No, there has been some down.
And I am going to have to be honest. There is an individual that works for Monopoly Events that every single time we've been here, they've called us out. They've been very unprofessional, and it's a lady and she wears a bandana, usually deals with the diamond passes, and I'm sorry to be that person to be like, I'm having a Karen moment and I'm like unhappy about this.
It's happened too many times.
Yeah, every single time we come to one of these events, she seems to single us out and be horrible. You know,
It might be coincidence.
It could be coincidence, it absolutely could be coincidence, but you know, 3 times now, like 3 times this has happened, where she's been very unprofessional and just very rude, and there's no need for it. Like, treat us like people, and I won't feel the need to do this. You know, it's not okay, it's not nice. But yeah, we're gonna have an in-depth video about our feelings about the convention.
About the event.
Yeah, the whole
because
thing in general.
We're not the only ones.
No, a lot of people have spoken to us and said that they're not happy. And this is what we do. We talk to people who come here, and we want to hear their stories and be like, how's it been for you guys? You know, with Rogan, Matt, Emma, Ewan, I always say, like, how's the convention been for you? Has it been easy to get around? Yeah. You know, we're talking to 2 lovely ladies, and one of them uses a wheelchair, and the wheelchair access was abysmal yesterday. It was awful, and it needs sorting out.
And we saw it in the morning.
Yeah.
There was one entrance and they weren't moving. No. And they're not the only ones who complain about this. It's been on the group and on Facebook.
Yeah. Just Monopoly events. I don't know what you're doing. I really don't, because every other event we've been to by Monopoly have been next to none. They've been perfect. This,
something's not right here.
Sort it out, because it's not acceptable, and you're going to lose a lot of custom because people just don't want to do it. But we're in the queue for
Grace Van Dien.
Grace Van Dien now, and we're going to give her all the big loves because of all the horrible things that people have said to her and about her. Just be nice.
Well, she's a lovely person.
Just be nice.
She's got Twitch. She's a Twitch streamer.
She is a Twitch streamer. Yeah, so we're just going to take it easy today, I think. If you do want a more in-depth view of the convention, what it has to offer, please watch part 1. So please watch Saturday, because we do more of a tour of the convention. This is just like an update on how today's been. We will have her a wander around, because there are a couple of stalls that I want to have a look at, but apart from that, it's not going to be anywhere as in-depth as yesterday was. So if you're looking for the ins and outs, check that out. We will have a deep powwow at the end of it, but we're literally, so we've got Matthew Modine for you, Grace Van Dien for you, and then David Harbour for me. We've also got the Stranger Things talks, so we'll include that for you as well.
Hi.
Tell them.
Grace Van Dien. Van Dien.
Van Dien.
I want to say Dien. But Grace, Chrissy, amazing. Genuine person.
We have decided after the interaction that if we hear anybody has said anything horrible to her ever again, we will kill them. She is perfect. We love her. We want to protect her.
She put Chrissy Wake Up.
Yeah. She asked asked us so many questions, and wanted to know our life story, and was really interested about the channel, and gave me a hug. I gave her a big cuddle, and I said, listen, no matter what people say to you, keep doing what you're doing, because you are effing incredible. However, we are done with the stuff. We are done.
Especially about a certain individual who is on the Matthew Modine side, and who was on the Matt Smith one yesterday.
Yeah.
Slagging off the guests behind their back. It's not on. It's disrespectful and it's unprofessional.
Also, stop getting really angry at people that, when people are literally just asking genuine questions. Don't be rude.
Yeah.
We've decided that we're going to do a more in-depth video about our experience, because we have to, and so much has gone wrong, and so many people that work here have been awful.
Yeah.
And it is not okay. It's not on.
It's a minority that's ruining it for the majority.
And it's a shame, because we love Monopoly events so much. You know, we're not like this about Monopoly events. We will literally defend them.
And loads of other people have said it that we've spoken to this weekend.
Yeah. This is not okay, and it needs to stop. I'm getting to a point now where if staff are being aggy towards me, I'm going to be aggy right back, and trust me, it's not going to end well. You know, There's no need to stop moaning about the guests behind their backs and blaming them for...
So the main issue is, before the convention, Monopoly uploaded the guest schedules, the daily schedules. Matthew Modine wasn't scheduled to be here until after midday. We've looked today and it's somehow changed that they expected him in at the start. Now, could this be a change that Matthew was not aware of? And he was travelling up from London because he's doing a theatre show. He's doing To Kill a Mockingbird on the West End. His contract probably stated that he was going to be here after midday because then he's got plenty of time to travel up from London. Because he had shows yesterday, he probably had a matinee as well.
Yeah.
And you can't plan for traffic. London to Liverpool, that's
a long time.
That's a long way. There could be accidents, especially on the M6.
Needs to stop. Needs to stop. Yeah, once again, I can only apologise that...
We don't want this to be a negative video.
Yeah, and this hasn't been a more in-depth video. However, like I said, the previous vlog has a lot more about it. This is more like us hunkering down and getting autographs and showing you like the process of it and like just being on top of it. However, the fact that the attendees are more versed in the schedules than the staff.
Also the fact that some attendees have been so entitled.
Oh yeah. People are just awful. But we're gonna be...
We've had lovely interactions with like people we've genuinely met, and we've interacted with in the queues and just walking around. They've been great. Like I say, it's the minority ruining it for the majority.
Matthew Modine, then we're going to do the Strange Things talk, and then David Harbour. We'll see what happens. What was it like to meet Papa?
It was very good to meet Papa.
Yeah, you wanted to meet him for Memphis Belle though, didn't you? Yeah, and he was very happy.
He was very happy. I didn't know he actually flew it. He actually flew it.
The things you find out from Lucifer's vlogs. What are we doing now?
Stranger Things talk.
Yeah, we're going to do that thing.
And we're going to sit down.
And we're going to sit down. Okay, so we're finally at a talk after people yelled at us. Woohoo! But we're here to see a Strange Things talk.
And it's comfy seats.
And it's very comfy seats. So we'll show you guys that.
Hello, beautiful! Are you ready to have your world turned upside down? We're all ready for you, as right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the moments that you have all been waiting for. Get ready to stare down the face of a demogorgon, grab those egos and ride those bikes. It's time for Stranger Things! Please give it up for the absolutely epic, the most epic cheerleader you're ever going to see. It's Chrissy Griezmann. We're going to slide to season 3 and everybody's favorite slushy slurper. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Alakanga. It's This one's gonna get your blood running cold. Ladies and gentlemen, throw up the horns and get ready to welcome everybody's favorite bad guy. It's our very own Vecna, number 1. And last, but by no means least, are you ready for this one? This man needs no introduction, so let's make sure you well up inside and truly explode as we present to you the man, the myth, it's David Harbour!
No offense, we're psychopaths. Hey, what's up, Liverpool? You guys are are really cool, I have to say. You guys are super nice and chill and a lot of fun. So thank you. Thank you for being so welcome.
Beautiful. Give yourself a round of applause. So you guys have been here for a couple of days. Have you been out and around in Liverpool, or have you just chilled out? What sights have you seen? How many people have you interacted? I guess thousands and thousands of you have been to come and see the cast of Stranger Things. But what are some of the most beautiful sights that you've seen currently with being here with us?
It's a little hard sometimes to leave the hotel. So I've seen a lot of the inside of my hotel room, which is lovely. But I do notice that there's a ton of like karaoke going on in this city, downtown. And I'm jealous. So I don't think I'll be able to do it, but please do some karaoke for me. I do A Mean Faith by George Michael.
You can do it right now.
I can do it right Oh, no, I can't.
Well, I guess it would be nice. We'll be in there.
Yeah, well done.
Oh, we've been loving it. Well, I just want to say, on behalf of the viewing audience and everyone on Netflix, to the four of you that are with us today, thank you. Thank you for making such an amazing show. Instagram around the world. Please make sure you are up and ready to ask your questions. We have microphone positions in 1, 2, 3, and 4 around our beautiful auditorium. And when we come to you, please state your name clearly and your question concisely for our amazing panel of guests. So, are we ready for the first question, guys? Shall we go to number 1? Let's go to number 1 first. Hi, number 1. Tell us your name and your question.
Hey, I'm Jodie, and I think David's kind of answered it. I was going to ask, do any of you have a party trick? And I'd love to hear you singing karaoke.
No, I won't sing karaoke for you because that's not a party trick. That's like a party punishment for everyone else around me. But I can touch my tongue to my nose. Watch this.
I can see the clicks coming in already. I can see that.
Alec?
I don't have a trick. I just kind of just sit there. Really. Do you know what I mean? But I like to interact with friends. You know, just have a drink and just have a good time. Low key, maybe. You know.
Sounds great. Great.
I can cry on command, so I don't get invited to a lot of parties.
Zoom on a Grace right now. Let's see what we got.
My trick is not turning up. Yeah, there you go. Irish goodbye.
Beautiful. Give it up. Wonderful question. Thank you so much. Moving aside to number 2. What's your name and question, please?
Hi, I'm Hannah. You might remember me from the photos. And there's something to tell you and there's something to ask you. So the thing I want to tell you first is I met Eddie in London, and the thing I want to ask you is, for everyone, what's your favourite episode and what's your favourite bit in the episode?
Oh, Harry, that's lovely. Can we have an offer?
Good question.
Adorable.
Short track, isn't it, with a card?
9.
Oh my god, I wish I had that much poison. Who wants to start? Grace, what about you?
My favorite episode is Dear Billy, when Max is running away from our dear Vecna.
I'd agree with that. I think it's beautiful. I think the whole of Dear Billy is amazing. I think that scene where she's in with the counsellor is particularly powerful as well. It's very just inward and layered. It's a beautiful performance. So yeah, she's amazing.
For me, you know, we have a lot of seasons to draw from. So a lot of people love season 4. I really love aspects of season 1 and the last sequence of season 1 where 11 is in the classroom with the Demogorgon and she sort of evaporates and Hopper and Joyce are resuscitating Will and Will comes back to life and there's a Moby song that plays called When It's Cold I'd Like to Die in the background, and the way that is done is always, I always get choked up when I watch that. Aww.
We've got such a sentimental, emotional audience today. I love it.
Mine was, I think, with Dustin's character in the second season when he goes for that dance with the girl. I think it was still adorable. I just liked it. I thought it just reminded me of very sad things.
And your particular viewpoint of the world, and I would encourage you to train and develop your unique voice, and also to train the skill of acting. Because I think as the world moves forward in this branded department, branding is going to be very common, but having a lot of skills is going to be very rare and very valuable. So that would be my sort of general note.
That's a great answer. Absolutely perfect. I hope you take that back to Kaylee with love. Yes, give her a round of applause. We're going to shoot up to 4. Hi, guys.
Hi, my name is Dien, and my question for all of you is, what was the most emotional scene that you've had to film?
Ooh, that's a good one. What tug at the heartstrings was the most emotional scene?
I know what it is for Grace, right?
Yes.
I mean, is it death or no?
No, actually, it's the bathroom scene.
Oh, yeah.
It was my first scene filming on Stranger Things, so I also had a lot of anxiety.
Well, you killed it.
She killed it, didn't she?
I agree, actually. It's always the first scene because you already know what it is, so you're kind of trying not to mess up.
What was was it with us?
Yeah.
What was it?
You were shoving me in the car. He did not hold back. I just want to say, when he gets into character, that's it. You know, and it kind of, yeah, it's true. He didn't shy away from it. I felt very shy around you, I'll be honest. But yeah, the first scenes are always the hardest in general in films like that.
I think there was sort of two. One is really weird, actually. There's a scene where the guards are zapping Henry, and then he's sort of dragged out, and Eleven sees, and Brenna's kind of watching it all happen. And I really kind of put myself in quite an uncomfortable space beforehand, just to feel it, just to have it kind of coming through me. Even though I'm kind of in and out of sort of consciousness. So that was quite emotional because I was actually crying beforehand. And then in 7, where I'm walking up to a young Millie, I had some weird thoughts coming through my head, just that came out of nowhere, but I had never expected to come. So that was quite strange. I had to sort of take myself outside afterwards to be okay, calm down, everything's fine. You're okay. Yeah. So it was all kind of amazing. There's a sort of freedom that happens with anything when you're performing like that, and you sort of have a revelation. You're like, holy shit, that's really, really powerful. So yeah, I had 2 of those in the show.
I mean, again, there's so much to draw on from the 4 seasons, but I would say a lot of the stuff between me and Millie is very emotional. Me and 11, and especially in season 2, there was a lot of stuff in that cabin. There's a big scene, I think it's episode 4 or 5, where we get in a big fight and the windows explode in the cabin, and that was a really tough day, It was a very emotional day, and you're working with kids. She was, I think, 12 or 13 at the time.
Come on, Simon, there she is! Perfect. Funniest moment on set? Any hijinks, anything that truly cracked you? David, you have one.
I mean, you guys have seen that blooper. I've heard a lot of you have seen those blooper reels from season 3. I had a moment where I couldn't say the word grandma for about 5 hours. I ruined an entire day of shooting because I couldn't say this. Yeah, that was I just got the giggles and I just could not stop laughing.
I watched that over and over and over again. It was so fun.
And they only show 2 minutes of it in the bloopers. I swear to God, there's 5 hours of that. Millie and Finn both were like, what is wrong with you?
You're Finn going, you got this, mate, you got this, you're fine.
It's me and Mike, and I'm just going he's what's wrong? And I'm not everything's okay. He's like, what is it? I'm like, it's your grandma. But I couldn't say it. It's your grandma!
Oh, I love it. Give it up. Wonderful. Sarah, there she is. We're going to head to number one. Hi, number one. Before you start, say the word grandma.
Grandma.
There you go. She got it. Hurry.
Hi everyone, my name's Madison, and my question is, would you rather be on the basketball team or in Hellfire Club?
Lots of these people out here think you're made for speed. We'll come right. Go on, guys.
I was on the basketball team in high school, but it really wasn't cool. We kind of were treated the way the Hellfire Club was treated. So, both.
Yeah, basketball, and then in the evening, rock club.
That's a wonderful fantasy.
Like rocks? Oh.
Yeah, I'm Hellfire Club, you know, till I die.
We got some members of the Hellfire Club in the house. Woo! Give it up for Madison. Well done, well done, well done. Wonderful question. You guys are rocking tonight. Hope you enjoy. Are you having a good time? Woo! That's what we like to say. Michael Myers is having a good time right down here. Number two. Hi, guys.
Hi, I'm Freya and this is Alice. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
But my question is, if you could change one thing about the show, what would it be and why?
Would you change anything about the show?
Eddie dying.
We stand Grace.
That's so weird. You say Eddie, don't you? Anybody change anything else?
I'd like to take the thing from 3. Maybe like change the time period would be interesting, just to see if it would work well in sort of period costumes. Ruffs. More ruffs in the show, that's what I'd like to see.
Victorian England.
Yeah, nice. A bit of ankle.
How art thou, Joyce? Thou hast seen me at my worst. Thou hast come to Russia to saveth me.
This is the play I want to see.
You guys have paid money to see that, right? Yeah. There we go. Give her a round of applause. Well done, team. We're going to head up to the top to 3. Hey.
Hi, I'm Ava.
And I'm Jodie.
And we have 2 questions. First off, can you do the Vecna voice?
No.
Do it, please.
No, next.
I mean, they are other
You can watch the
questions.
show, you can just go watch it on your phone.
And also, Jodie's drawing you a picture and she's wondering if she can give it to you.
Yeah, come on up, love. One of us will take it.
There we go. Give her a round of applause. Well done, well done. Superstars that you are, strutting down those stairs in funky style with it in hand. Yeah, it really feels like it, doesn't it? Come on down. There we go. Give her a round of applause. Well done, Jodie. We're going to move up to number 4. Hi, number 4.
Hi, I'm Saffron and this is Felix. Birthday today. What was your favourite season to film and why? 4. Felix.
And why?
Oh, right. Because I got to work with you, Jamie. That's the only reason why I picked 4.
Directed at you, mate.
I don't know that anyone else has an answer. 3 because I was in it. That's Alex's answer. For me, I mean, I gotta say, I'm kind of a purist. Like, they all have their own flavor, but season 1 was kind of the most fun because we didn't know what it was. We had no idea what the show was. Nobody cared about us at all, and we were just a bunch of misfits down in Atlanta making a show that, you know, I remember even nowadays everyone's so big on spoilers. Like, yeah, I swear to God, anything we've already said on this panel, that we're all gonna get calls from Netflix saying like, you spoiled something. And I remember Modine, actually, I wish he was here, because he went on a talk show before season 1 and basically explained the entire show. They were like, he's like, I'm shooting a show down in Atlanta, it's about this, and there's like a telekinetic kid, and he comes out, and I'm a doctor, well, no one cares. So that was kind of an amazing way to start the show. It was just like as an actor with a bunch of kid actors, and nobody knew anything, and it was really fun to film that one.
Beautiful, lads.
Person on set.
Oh, who was the funniest person on set? Was there anybody that pranked anybody more than anybody else? Have we answered that one already? Was there anybody really, really funny?
I mean, I think the Duffer Brothers who create our show, they're the guys who write and direct a lot of the episodes. I think they're pretty funny. They don't mean to be. They're pretty funny because basically they just sort of wander around and do this. I just laugh my ass off.
Oh, what, there's Stewie going to make you guys
No,
cool.
they're just creative geniuses, but they're also, like any genius, they're a little bit inward and a little bit socially awkward. And that's adorable when it's two of them. They just wander around like planets, revolving around like a moon and a sun, just doing this.
Tweedledee, Tweedledum. Love that. Great question, thank you so much. Give it up. Number 3. Number 4, hi.
Hi, my name's Jess, and my question is that obviously throughout the 4 seasons a lot has happened, but if you could change one thing for your character, what would it be?
Live. Yeah, that's a great answer. That's literally like the perfect answer, is just to live. Shall we end that, just to live? Yeah, we'll go for that. Give it up for 4. Perfect. That's quite intriguing, actually, because there are certain characters within the show, I mean, that have all got this lovable aura around them, but they only tend to last for 1 season before they're killed off. So obviously you've got people like Bob and Alexi and Chrissy, and of course Eddie. However, they only last for 1 season. Now, is it better? Obviously, it's not for you guys as an actor, because obviously you want more role. However, is it better to be slain and loved, or to live on in less infamy?
Slain and loved.
Yeah, I think
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it.
Live on and cause chaos.
Just a little bit dark, are you, brother? I love it. Yeah, man.
Live on and save the world.
Woo! Yes, Queen.
You've heard it here from on for himself. I love that. We'll go to number 1. Hi.
Hello, my name is Amelie, and you may remember me from the photos and the gift, and I have a couple of questions. If you were an actor in the 80s, who would you play in what movie? And if Stranger Things was actually made in the 80s, who would play your character?
Okay, that's like an onion question. It's full of layers. Let's see. Well, let's take it back to the 80s first.
Yeah, I guess mine would be the same. Like, it would be the same one, I guess. Like, I actually don't think I'm at all on this level, but in my romantic view of myself, right? If I were cast in a movie from the 80s, I would love it to have been Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. If Stranger Things happened in the 80s and I could choose my dream actor to play Jim Hopper, it would be Harrison Ford.
We've got it top level there. This is going to be a tough task. Let's go. Grace already shaking her head.
I mean, I'd love to put Paul Newman in anything. So.
As Chrissy?
As Chrissy, yes. Vecna, probably no Chrissy.
He can shake a pom-pom very well. Jamie?
I suppose mine is kind of like the same answer for both questions. Like, I would love to have played Pinhead in Hellraiser.
Woo!
And then equally to see Doug Bradley as Vecna would be amazing. So
Yes.
What an amazing question. That is a sensational question. Give it up for number 1. Well done, well done.
Jamie might remember me as the random counterfeit fan from yesterday. My question is kind of to do with that. Obviously, you've got a lot of talented musicians in the cast with Jamie, Maya, Finn, Joe. Do you see Stranger Things ever doing a Buffy-style Once More with Feelings musical episode?
Yes!
When is Vecna dropping the hottest male track of the summer?
That would be amazing. I mean, clearly everybody would be interested. Yeah, I think it would be so sick. I don't know, like, I know Matt and Ross anyway, like, love music and find it so emotive. Like, they're always kind of listening to music in general whenever anyone's working on stuff. And a lot of the actors also use music on set as well to kind of get into their space and into their zone, which is really, really cool. In fact, so much so that some people actually have it playing on the set, which is so sick. So yeah, I think if Matt and Ross ever wanted to do a musical, it would just be so cool. It'd be really, really cool. Kind of could be like dark and kind of Danny Elfman-esque, kind of, you know, just spooky and The Cure, and yeah, it'd be so cool. It'd be so cool.
God, yes.
I'd like to play in the band, absolutely, but that's just me being selfish. So.
Great question. Thank you so much, Free. Give it up. We'd like to incorporate the music into it because Stranger Things is massive within the concept of the music industry and the resurgence of obviously the epics like Running Up That Hill. As we run up the steps to number 4, yes, mate, sorry about that. Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go?
Hi, my name's Ella. And I'm Maya. First of all, we just wanted to say that you're all amazing and this question is for all of you. So we know that most of you have only come into Stranger Things in about like season 3 or 4, apart from you, David. But we were wondering, who was the first friend that you guys made on set?
Oh!
David's got his care there.
My friend.
Aww.
In all seriousness, mine was actually Joe Quinn. We met at the read-through. He was kind of the first person, and I've said this before, like we're English and we're smokers, so we met outside. So that was really nice. It was really cool, and we were kind of sat next to each other as well, close to each other at the read-through at least. So yeah, Joe.
Yeah, Sadie and Joe were the first I met. They're lovely.
We love that.
For me, it was Winona Ryder.
Woo!
Let's give it up for Winona Ryder, please.
Yes!
It's really not a Stranger Things Comic-Con without the absence of Winona Ryder. She will never do one of these. I'm sorry. She's fantastic. She's a very shy person. We went out before the thing started and we had dinner, and she just like pulled me into a corner and talked to me for about 5 hours, and I was like, wow, it's going to be very easy to fall in love with this woman over the course of 7 years.
Aww.
Brilliant question, truly amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, number 4. It's going to come down to number 1. Hi.
Hello.
What's your?
My name's Colleen, and I'm really sorry this is not a Stranger Things question, but aimed at Jamie. You starred in a TV series called Camelot. Woo! Thank you.
Jesus.
Mum?
It only lasted for 1 season. At least someone else has seen it, not just me.
You and my mum.
The DVD and everything. It only lasted for 1 season, and it had an amazing cast. It left on a massive cliffhanger. Would you appear in a season 2, even though it's like 10 years old now? Would you appear in a season 2? Would you like to have seen it gone further?
Yeah, 100%. I love the arc of sort of what that character was going through. This idea of being plucked out of like obscurity and of living a sort of relatively normal life to then being thrown into this position of kind of, you know, leading a country and an army.
Were you King Arthur?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. You should watch it with my mum.
You signed my roller skate.
Oh yeah.
And have you ever stole anything off set?
Yes. Is that directed at me? Yes. You know that big sword that I chopped the Demogorgon's head off in season 4? That's not there anymore.
What about the rest of you? Any of the rest of you?
I asked politely. I had a watch which was a very Soviet sort of authentic watch, and it looked pretty cool. So I just asked for it, and they gave it to me. Yeah.
I asked for my dead body and they said no.
Really dark, really quick.
That was sick. I've got one of the hands of Vecna at home. Yeah, in a box.
That is a brilliant question. Thank you so much for posing it. And revealing that our past are criminals. Let's go up to 3. Hey!
Hi, I'm Lucy. I just wondered if you had like any pre-ritual stuff you did before you went on set, like any kind of thing you did, trained or whatever.
Yes. Yeah, lots. I mean, not stuff that I'd be comfortable to share, but yes, lots.
If you could marry, kill, or kiss any of your characters, previous ones or upcoming ones, which one will you choose and why?
The characters that you yourself have played?
Yes.
Jamie, King Arthur, you marry.
I would kill every version of me I've ever played. I can't imagine kissing or marrying myself at all. I'm a bloody nightmare.
We've lost Grace.
I think Chrissy's marryable. She's sweet. And then yeah, kill everyone else.
Same here. I played a lot of dark characters, I'll be honest with you, yeah. So probably Alexi's the only one that is kind of marryable, doable.
This is a PG show, alright? Kiss, marry, kill. I don't know. I guess I marry Hopper. I think I kiss Santa. And then I guess I have to kill the Red Guardian. But you gotta kill somebody. You can't kill Santa, you can kill Hellboy. I'll kill Hellboy.
A great, yet very weird question. Give it up for number 4! Our time in our amazing Stranger Things cast is coming to an end. However, do you want to do something really different and really strange? Would you like to get the world's biggest selfie with our Stranger Things cast? So if we can invite...
So that was a great talk. Also, we've decided when we meet Jamie Campbell-Bower, I'm going to needle felt him an ant. But we've literally just been kicked out of the auditorium, told to go over the bridge into the blue venue and then walk all the way back. Sick. Love that. We love that, don't we?
Yeah.
We really love that. Shocking. This has been the best part of the day. Well, no, I take it back. Hunter was also the best part of the day. And then my wand's got honky. My wand's got wonky. So he literally just like put them back in place for me. And I said that, you know, like I'm an actor too, and seeing him like performing like really gives me inspiration. And he was like, that's amazing, like keep going. And I said like he really got me through Christmas with Violent Night, and he was like, that's amazing. So it's an amazing end to the day. Rogan's family, thank you. You know what you've done. Thank you. I'm just very emotional right now. We're literally going to go into the other hall, say goodbye to everybody, and then we're going to go, I think. This is the quietest it's been, and I hate it so much. Yeah, like I literally went into the quiet room twice to leave David Harbour's section, and I was like, why haven't I done this before? As you guys know, like I pretty much ended up in hospital with my anxiety last year, and I'm feeling very anxious today. I'm not feeling okay, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm like, yeah, I need to start looking after myself a little bit more, I think Gareth's like, yes, but yeah, But this has been hard, guys. This has been really hard. And I hate that. I hate being that person to be like rah 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 rah. But honestly, like, I'm so emotionally exhausted and so kind of overwhelmed. Like, I'm happy that meeting David Harbour, and like, he made it. He absolutely made it, along with Hunter and
Emma.
Who?
Emma. Grace.
Emma Grace.
Matthew.
All of the guests today have been insane. Like, they've been so lovely. They've listened to us and they've just been wonderful. And my argument is they shouldn't have to make up for what the staff are lacking. You know, when I went into David Harbour's room, you couldn't film. You cannot film the top quality, high-end guests. You can't do that. But it was perfect. You know, it worked like there were a few snags. So when they told me that I had to go a certain place because I'd prepaid, I had to pick up a print first and then go, but they didn't tell me that. But by the by, you know, once I was in the queue, it worked like clockwork. It was perfect. The staff were great. Why couldn't we have had this all weekend? You know, like, I had a massive anxiety flare up, and it just...
Because one member of staff was just confusing you.
Yeah. I hate to be that person, guys. We're not like this. And it's just...
We didn't go see Dien at the Source.
So that basically... I'm really trying hard not to swear. Fluffed up. There we go. Fluffed up. I don't know if it was a case of because it was like 3 minutes to 6, but they basically said no more people can go into the blue hall, so we couldn't say goodbye to our friends. I don't know if it's because it was 3 minutes to 6 or what, but then we kind of went away and then came back again, and it looked like people were being let in. I broke down.
We had what would you call it? How would you describe it?
Deep, meaningful chat.
Ah, yes, a DMC.
The DMC. We had a DMC.
Rum DMC.
I feel like, and Gareth's the same, we feel like we've been treated like trash. We 100% feel like we've been treated like trash, you know.
Have I mentioned it in the vlog yet?
Yeah, and...
No, from the Grace Van Dine bit, I don't think we have.
Oh, no, yeah, go on.
So, when we say about treated like trash, I was the way I told Lou is that we feel like we've been, as normal, regular paying guests, that we have been treated like, almost like a second-class citizen. So, we had like 6 or 7 diamond passes go for Grace, which, fair enough, they've paid for it, they've paid for the privilege to do that. We don't begrudge them.
No.
They've paid for that service.
No.
Then the person on the table was, hi, how many of you are there? What are you have you got something to get signed? What name would you like? And then it came to me, it's like, what's your surname? And I was like, oh, okay. And then I asked for a sticky note with my name on, like every other table has been doing. To which I get a response, oh, that's just for us. You can just tell her your name.
There are certain people that we have come across today that
I think we've seen her before.
Worked for Monopoly events that should not work for Monopoly events. I don't care if they're their friends or what, but they were awful.
And then the gentleman who works for the venue outside David Harbour, you almost had an anxiety attack because he was just confusing you.
I did have an anxiety attack.
Well, because he was giving out confusing and misleading information. I had to go and find someone who actually worked for Monopoly, just say, look, can you get confirmation on David's schedule, because my partner is getting really anxious and confused because of the guy up there.
I've kind of had a revelation today, and I feel like I'm going to cry again. I've kind of had a revelation today that I need assistance extra support. So I'm potentially going to look into that. But I feel awful. And I know exactly what's going to happen. We're going to put the video up tonight, and we're going to be honest, we're going to be truthful, because that's what we do. And I'm going to get no end of people commenting saying that we've said horrible things and it's wrong and it's not right, and you know,
this is our experience.
Yeah.
This is what we've experienced, and we're not the only ones.
No.
We've spoken to, while we're having lunch, we spoke to at least 6 people who had the same experience as us.
Yeah, and you know, we speak to people, we speak to congoers, because I don't want to feel like we're going mad. I don't want to feel like we're making a mountain out of a molehill. I don't want to come across as a bad person, because I like to think that we're not bad people. But oh my God, today, I cannot. The entitlement, the arrogance, the rudeness.
From attendees as well, from people from families.
From both.
And staff.
You know.
Like gaslighting Matthew Modine behind his back.
Yeah. And the fact that yesterday, if you haven't watched the Saturday vlog, please do.
Lost satellite reception.
Oh, you'll find it in a bit.
You know, the fact that we went up to Michelle Gomez and she basically like told us how frustrated she was. But fine, you know, we're more than happy to hear people out about their frustrations, like that's fine. But that was Gareth's time to talk to her, and it was used basically talking about how badly it had been organised. Do you know what I mean? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Come back in 5.
Yeah, return. Yeah, we're literally gonna finish up here. We're gonna go and get some food. I'm probably gonna cry again. And then I'm going to edit. And potentially, depending on how late we get back, we are going to sit down and have a talk about our experience. Because it needs to be talked about. A lot of things need to be addressed. A lot. And like I said, a lot of people follow our channel because they're here for help, they're here for tips, they're here to see a real genuine experience at places like this. And I refuse to sugarcoat it when we've had a horrible time, and it was only down to the guests, our friends, the new people we've met.
Yeah, we've met, for people who we've never met before, we've met them at the convention.
Yeah.
They make our days.
Yeah. And
I saw how much you beamed when Matt and Izzy came to say hello.
I love them so much. It does.
You and Emma bumping into them a lot. Rogan's family, Team Rockmeister. I feel honoured that we have such an incredible following of people that love and support us. I feel so incredibly honoured, and we owe it to you to be as honest as possible. Okay? So yeah, that's the end of our con weekend. Like I said, we're going to do a live stream at some point, but we're also going to do a video about our experience, because like I said, it needs to be addressed. So thank you so much for coming along, and thank you so much for listening, watching, especially if you've watched this with an open mind and understood what we've said. Thank you. We know that there's probably going to be people that are going to be like, oh, you're so entitled, you just keep complaining. No, we've paid like everybody else. We don't deserve to be treated the way we were treated today, especially by certain staff members. If we go again and the exact same staff members, that lady with the bandana, says anything to us again, because every single time she said something to us, she singled us out, I'm not going to be a happy bunny. We hope you've had a good day. If not, that's okay. Always remember, tomorrow's a new day. See you later, guys. Bye.